It's Marta, and welcome to another KMBB K-pop music video breakdown. And this week we're going to be talking about Up10tion's And I need to say that I really liked that video was so freaking cute. So without further ado, let's talk about what happens. This guy wakes up in a bed of rocks by the sea. This other guy is sleeping on train tracks, and in case they weren't disoriented enough, they get lifted out in sheets and they just get swung around. This other guy is sleeping in a dock. These boys should probably not be sleeping around in these places because that's dangerous. I know I would probably die. So, popcorn! And then we see them out in their hangout doing various boy activities like riding a bike, blowing bubbles, pretend surfing, calculatoring, hanging out skateboards to dry, playing the PlayStation, playing with a giant rabbit head. I don't really know. This guy looks for Waldo with a magnifying glass while he's chilling out with E.T. This other guy is hanging out inside of a shark's mouth and appropriately gets hit in the face with water balloons by this other guy who looks really happy about it. He's like, Mom, look what I did! He just gets like completely drenched in all the water. Pool party time, selfie! And then we move on to the disco balls. They prepare for an epic water fight with water balloons and super soakers, but they still have the disco balls rolling. Roll that disco ball. Where are they taking them? To the top of a building? No. To the dock? No. To drink Capri Sun. This guy looks like he really wants that other guy's Capri Sun, and he's just waiting for the right moment to take it away from him. The disco balls keep getting worshipped. Like, it tries to get away from them, but they chase that disco ball down, and it even gets baby Simbad off the front of a boat. Well, this guy pretends to be a traffic cone. Rabbit Boy rolls that disco ball down a tunnel, and all this activity gets all the disco balls dirty, so they take them to a car wash so they can make them shiny, and then it's party time. What the heck just happened? It's entirely made out of random. I'm going to assume that the concept for this video was summer. Either that or popcorn, because popcorn was everywhere. They were eating popcorn, there was a giant popcorn balloons behind them, even a potato thing with 3D glasses was eating fake popcorn, hanging out with them. Go find it. I didn't know what that was, but it was eating popcorn. It was very summery, and I loved it. I would complain about the randomness, but in all honesty, it just looks like the kind of nonsense that me and my friends do, so it kind of feels like home. Can't really complain. And let's talk about the sets. I loved the sets. There was so much things going on. It felt like a game of find the random object that you have in like those little machines. Yeah, like take this still, for example. There's Bart Simpson. There's Duff Beer. There is a giant can of Campbell soup and even a PS4. It's a PS4. I checked. Then we can talk about the sack. What is this mysterious sack of warnings? What I read was, hold on, because I wrote it down. Warning! Beware of wrong current and deep mud. In case of emergency, phone Coast Guard. What is in that sack? What is it for? What? It must be incredibly important, though, because they dragged that thing from their hideout to their pool party, along with the giant can of soup. Maybe they're preparing for the apocalypse. I'm not quite sure, but I really want to know what that sack is for. If you know, let me know in the comments. The outfits were another explosion of randomness, but you know what? I just stopped questioning things in this video after the third time that E.T. showed up. So, my favorites include this guy's Ice's weird short overalls, the guy in the raincoat, and this other guy's shirt, which features a dinosaur flipping you off. Then I feel that Glasses Guy is the one that looks the best, even though the traffic cone and the rabbit head are definitely bold statements of the season. So in all, the concept gets a 7. Moving on to the song. It was catchy, it was happy, summery, cheerful, with its shooba-da-bops. I really enjoyed that part, and their vocals were on point, even though it wasn't as captivating as some of their other music. I definitely liked So Dangerous and Catch Me better. I like their Debuts Day better, just because you guys, if you've been following me, you know that I like the broodier, darker stuff more than I like the cheerfulness. But I do like the cheerfulness too. That's not to say. The lyrics talk about, you know, running away with the one they like, I'm assuming. Like, let's you and I run away. Let's do it tonight. And that's what's going on. So the song gets a 5 for a good performance, good vocals, and all them shoogabops. And moving on to the dance, it was incredibly bouncy, hoppy, cheerful. Just like the song, just like the other video. There was some swinging hops, more hopping, even bouncing in place when the guy says bounce. It was cool. There was other things that blew me away, like they're kicking their legs. I mean, I felt like, dude, it's gonna fly off. Props for that. I can't do that. I would die. And I also like that circle that they do when the guy goes up and they all go down. Besides that, again, their dances weren't as impressive as their debut days, so it does get a 6. And here are my favorite moments of the video. Number 3, the dancing on spot moment. When the guy goes bouncing, they're all like, yay, let's bounce. They looked adorable. I wanted to pick them up, put them in my pocket, and hug them forever and ever and ever. Number 2, the sets and the randomness and all the props that they had, from 2 monkeys to zebras to the sack to the soup to Bart Simpson to E.T., everything. It was so much fun. It made it great to watch the video over and over again. There's always something new that I would notice, whether it be on the boys themselves or around the sets. So that was incredibly fun. And number 1 is the guy with the rabbit head. He loves that rabbit head, must take it with him everywhere and hang out with his friends in the rabbit head. I don't know what's going on, but dude, you do you. Good job. Be proud of who you are. And that is pretty much it of my favorite moments. So all in all, the video gets a 6. And it's unfortunately not a high enough score to make it onto our KMVB list. However, it is time to say goodbye to 4 Minutes Hate, because it's been 20 weeks since their KMVB listing. And it's time to say goodbye. So 4 Minute needs to go out, and Oh My Girl comes back in with Windy Day. And let me know what your favorite moments of Up10tion's attention were. Let me know if you agreed with the scoring. What would you have done differently? And like this video, subscribe for more content. I will see you around in Wonderland. By the way, guys, there is going to be a name change for the channel. So we're going to be changing the name from My Personal Wonderland to Aegyo Monster. I will explain more on that as I go. So if you suddenly see that you're subscribed to Aegyo Monster instead of My Personal Wonderland, it's me. Don't go away. I love you guys. We shall all be Aegyo Monsters.